I say, Daddy, can I become a knight? And my daddy is one of the greatest dads you can have. And my dad said, boy, when you believe it, nothing is impossible. So it's possible. And my father said, when God sees that you mean it really true, and when you are ready and when you are deserve it, you will become one. And then I grew up and I went to school. And to be honest, look at me. I'm not average. I give some color to this event. But when I grew up, I was difficult. The teachers are always telling me, Igor, you are so difficult. You are a horrible guy. You never listen. You do it your way. You don't fit in the patterns. So when you get a boss, it will never work for you. And I said, but teacher, I don't want to get a boss. I want to be the boss myself. I want to be happy. You know what happened? That's not even happened, really. I said, yes, King Arthur was there, and there was Parsifal and Lancelot, and Guinevere. He said, bullshit. I told the teacher, but my dad said it's true. He said, your dad is not wise. So I got angry. I said some words that I don't repeat now, because they don't like it for telling like that. But the guy, the teacher sent me off to school, 16 years. He said, you are too stupid to learn something. You are born criminal. He said, nothing will come from you. And I went back to my dad and said, Dad, I think it's a little challenge in life. He said, that's when God is testing you. When it's hard, means you are tested.
Everything is possible.
Today, I know it's true. My daddy never lied to me. Because today, 47 years old, I become an organo gold knight. My second dream was, when I was young, I started to play football. But it turned to be that I was not that talented. I was good in wild, but I didn't have the technique. I passed 3 guys, shoot on the goal, the ball was behind. My dream was to be one day in a stadium and perform. I started to become a professional swimmer, but nobody likes to watch swimming. So I went Dutch champion swimming for only 8 people watching me. I'm that good and nobody watches guy, Pedro Delgado, but I was ahead of him. But I knew that he would go down fast, hanging on his bicycle like crazy. So I took all the risks. I even took more risks than you could do. And a bend in the road is not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. And there was a lot of sand in the turn. So I went 45 meters down. End of my sporting career. So I went to my dad and said, Dad, that arena thing will be a hard thing. And my dad said to me, but son, there are more options in life. Sometimes you just have to continue believing. And when you really believe it, and when it's really in your heart, there will be a day that your dreams are coming true when God thinks you deserve it. Who just appointed me for doing this. He said, are you ready? And I'm born ready. My second dream comes true today. When you believe, everything is possible. Before I share my third dream with you, I have to show you attitude, isn't it? Because people ask Marisa and me, how did you guys do it? Now, because we have the most craziest sponsor out of Europe, the man who's called the Hunter, Mr. Zarko Drozdak, who came to our door March last year, and we sent him away. We only made 15,000 euro or something, and we made more. So we said, why should we transfer? He talked about coffee, but forgot to tell us that there are mushrooms in the coffee. And we are from Amsterdam, the head capital of the mushrooms. But a real hunter never gives up. And the 27th of December, I will never forget the day, he called us again. And he said, Mr. Albers, I'm making over 40,000 at the moment. Will that be enough? We said, what? With the coffee? He invited us to come to Las Vegas. And then we met the other crazy guy, Gail Duller. The best sponsor, to be honest, I ever had in my entire career. Because you are the great one. We met the Steinkeller brothers. Those guys are traveling more than the wilder beasts. They go all over the world. And we asked them, how do we do this? And they said, you just follow that course. So in only 5 months we drove 70,000 kilometers. A new Mercedes is now old, so we need a new one. But we never give up. We started to do presentations 8 o'clock in the morning. After that 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the night. And then Zarko, who wanted to go to a hotel, said, there's no hotel for you, Zarko. You have to sleep here because at 2 o'clock we have some people coming. Yes. Out of the night shift. Is that very crazy? After a week, Zarko was so tired he went home. And Georg came. Yes. And after another week, Georg was too tired. But in 4 days, Marisa and I, because of their great help, we went Sapphire. After 11 days, we become Ruby. In 86 days, we become Diamond. I'm the father of, in the meantime, 10 children. So I know how to duplicate. One day after we become diamonds, something Because Marisa and I were crazy enough to believe in the impossible. One day after we become diamond, after 86 days, the guys from Poland, the Baumgart brothers, made diamond in only 22 days, and that was more impressive. That's what we believed in. That's like the Father seeing his children going to glory. Let me show you the attitude of becoming a diamond. I will put my sword for a minute aside. Take a chair. At the end of every meeting, I ask my people, because people always ask me, how can I see if somebody is ready? Let me give you a very easy way how you can see it. When you drop the question at the end of the meeting, who wants to become a diamond or coffee millionaire, this is where you can see if they're serious. When somebody says, yeah, sapphire. When somebody says, take me, ruby. When somebody's really excited, yeah, I want to become that, it's an emerald. But now, when you drop the question, somebody goes the whole 9 yards.
Het is een grafstoeltje.
Gaan wij erop?
You ask people, who wants to become the next diamond and coffee millionaire for Golden Gold? Yeah!